It's on backwards. Points left. You really want to see me have sacks on stream, don't you? Staffin, go ahead. Stretch your legs out. Stretch everything that you need to stretch out. Here, I'll show you how the day is gone. Day's gone like this. I was playing with myself with my big horn on stream, and nobody wanted to watch me play with myself with my big horn on stream. I can't imagine why.
It does, we'll call .enter, and then we'll set current state to initial state.
Holy shit!
Next, we can start building out our separate state.
God damn it!
The first state I'll make is just idle.
Seriously?
Start by making a new script, and I'll just call this enemy idle. Instead of extending node, we'll instead extend state and set the class name to enemy idle. And inside of this state,
I just made the goddamn connection.
Variables, which are move direction and wander time. And then a function to randomize those variables. And then when we enter the state, we'll just call that random.
Oh wow!
Function. And then the update function.
Some new cat 6 or something, because one of the cables I made is falling apart. Well, not falling apart, but it just keeps getting disconnected from my network switch. At least now I know where to look. Fucking hell. Check it out. Okay. Flashlight's on. Stun. There we go. Forest full of trees. I can't find a single one. Oh, okay, there's my bathroom for the night. Yep. Set. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Up. Oh. Nope. Oh. Damn it. Fuck it. Say whatever. Unedited first draft. Nobody's gonna care. Ah, and that's how I feel.
Here also, y'all, is a nice little look at the ant head, and that yellow
is got it. Where's that other one hiding? Or is that just the crotch? That's actually my nose. So wait, you've got no playlist, but you've got 6 videos up here. You're up to 1,300 subscribers. What would you say you attribute your... I am going to level with you here. My ears are filling up with sweat right now. This is your nightmare. ID10T. Yes. Not I mean shit. Bye. Bye. He's like a fainting goat. Just go. Uh-huh. Ball. Yes. If this doesn't work, I'll go fuck myself with a rusty spoon. Show me a jury who would say that you could pronounce it like that, and I'll go down on them. Or as Evans art, things are going pretty well. I mean, wow, shit. And then I'm just going to keep streaming and do it again and 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 again. The oh geez. Sega! It's a winner. It's a winner. Hello, everybody, and welcome in. Science, congrats on being first. So, with 0 channel points on the line, 0 points. The question was, did I get a haircut? Answer is no. So, congratulations to nobody who got 0 points. Thank you for not playing. Lint, congrats on being first. I'm glad to see you. Really glad to see you. We're going to try some new things here, maybe tonight. Excuse me. However, this may be last stream for a while. Because if, in case you didn't know, past few streams, I've been getting hit by potential view bots. You're going to see at about an hour, 20 minutes into the stream, same thing happens. I'm no longer going to be raiding out because I don't want anybody else to get hit with it. I've had people ask me not to raid to them. And I understand why. It does hurt a little bit, but I completely get it. I reported it to Twitch again today, and they basically just said, okay, well, that's nice, and sent me the exact same canned response that I got the last time. Like, we can't do anything else about it. So good luck. And yeah, that not exactly the answer or response that I was hoping for, but what are you gonna do? What was I doing here? So yeah, that's what's going on. But if it continues, happens again, and our the chat activity and other things don't reflect what's being seen in the view count, which unfortunately now I have to keep track of. I hate doing that, but I have to watch. But if the activity doesn't reflect the increase, then I'm gonna have to call it quits for a little bit to let them, whoever is doing it to me, shift the focus onto somebody else. Which really, really does suck, because I think that I'm missing out on a lot with it being like that. I think that I'm taking a hit to networking and stuff, because now, especially after being asked not to raid out to certain people, I feel like I can't pay it forward to the streams I'd like to see succeed. And yeah, it's a whole thing. I'd also expect, if hey MMLVX, welcome back. Good to see you. How have you been? Hope all is well. Where did screens go? Yeah, but group got separated. Got separated. Split the party. You don't want to do that. Excuse me. All right, so hey, sorry that your phone broke, but also happy for you that you were able to take a break and find the most or make the most out of it. Speaking of supporting other friends, there's something new here that a friend of the stream put out. Lynch Makes Games. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't. But called Chat Guess Games that I'm gonna set up to be played every once in a while. And it's exactly what it says. Chat guesses the game. If you know what it is, like that, type in the name, and then that happens. We're not going to play it too long. I just want to show it off. As far as I can tell, I don't know what his exact thought process was. If they zoom out the more that it shows, or because some of them aren't that great. Like this one, I don't know what the heck it is. Is it leaf on a tree? Is it lost the game? Is it birds in front of mountain? Oh, the forest. So I'll be playing, turning that on breaks and stuff if I have to walk away, just to make it a little bit more fun. Also, it was a good way to support a fellow indie game dev. Can I say fellow indie game dev since I'm just pretending to be one? I'm going to. Available on Steam if you want it for your stream. I recommend it. I recommend it. We have a lot of fun on there on Lynch's stream playing it. Okay. So here's what we need to do. There's a lot of stuff that we need to do to get ready for any kind of playing the game, showing it off, letting other people play. The big one though is I want to have one really good level. Right? I want to have one really, really good level to show off. That's going to be this level chapter. Now, what I need to figure out, and what I've been having a hard time figuring out the past couple nights, weeks, months, is what is going to be our puzzle loop. Okay. I have changed it so that we're not just okay trying to run back to the car, because the process, or it would only get easier the further away from the center of the woods you go. So instead, we're using the good guy gets kidnapped by bad guy, and friend of good guy goes in to try to find what happened. And so you play the friend who is going in and trying to find out why or where the friend ended up. So instead of escaping back to the car, you're going further into the woods. And to get further into the woods, you need to find things in each of these levels to allow you to unlock the gate to the next level. So I'm trying to think of what we've got. Okay, go over there. Let's go over here. We've got the cabin here, the ranger station. The ranger station is going to have a safe in it, or something. But we need to put something inside, or not inside the cabin, but at the campsites to allow that the player can collect, so they can open the safe or whatever it is to get the keys to open the gate to the next section. I just can't, for the life of me, figure out what the hell somebody would look for throughout the campground. Without going really dark. I know this is a horror game, but I don't want it to be like, I want it to be accessible to multiple people, not just people who like gore, just people who like other simple FNAF ripoffs. But people who like the horror suspense aspect of it, the scary darkness aspect. I have those notice boards. These serve as the mini-map in game. There are, well, on this level, there are 4 of them. And each of them have like a "you are here" type thing. But what on these? Or more accurately, what could we have hanging out around here? In geocache, I think geocache would be more if we had electronics. And right now, the only electronic is a flashlight. And I don't want to have the player be reliant on a GPS or anything like that. So we have a compass and we have a flashlight. That's it. Yeah, some kind of artifact, but it's got to be something that maybe a key to open the cabin, the ranger station. Then when inside, a key to open I mean, so I've been trying to keep it pretty grounded in reality, but I'm throwing that out the window. I mean, for all I care at this point, it could be you find rings like they have in Sonic. But I want it to have something to do with camping. Like I can't think of what a good Magugu would be. Find that shit. So while we're waiting for inspiration to strike, let me go back here. Yeah, that knife would be a reasonable thing to consider. I would like to have it relate somehow to like have something to do with opening a door. You find and have several of them because the idea is we've got 8 campsites or 8 fires, 8 areas that we can go to. And I want to have the items randomly placed. I want, let's say, 3 items. You have 8 sites to look at to find them. What I don't want is people speed running and just like going straight to the exit or knowing exactly which 3 that they need to go to. And We need something, give some reason for the player to start the fire. And that's number one. We want them to start a fire. And number two is we want to give them some reason to look around and have to explore. Exploring is the big thing because that's where the suspense is going to come in. That's where it's going to get scary. Let's see. Clear the nav mesh. We're going to do some cleaning up on the life too. Woger, welcome in. Cold status? What do you mean by that? That's potential, but I am kind of putting it as you're an experienced camper. So I don't think an experienced camper would go out underdressed for the weather. Not saying that that's exactly the case, but experienced camper, yeah, wouldn't need fire except maybe to see. And if we're in the middle of the night and the dark night, a minute, they have a flashlight that has very limited. But I see where you're going with this. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, good. There. That's better. Let's see. True, but if you're trying to see in a very large area around looking for, a needle in a haystack, basically. If I were to put a single key, I don't know. There's no point in arguing it. I mean, regardless, there's some level of suspension of disbelief here, or there should be. brush are we working with here? Take it down to that one. Circle 3. So let's back that up a little bit here. Clear that a bit. No, you're fine. You're fine. This is good feedback. This is stuff that I don't think about. You may not know this by looking at me, but I am not the outdoorsy type. I am what you might call the indoor kid. Trying to a little bit less rigidity here. So it doesn't look so much like there are squares. Not even sure if that is something that I can do. Oh. There we are. There we are. What do you mean signal fires? Because we've changed the story, so it's not so much about escaping the woods, it's about finding your friend who's lost. So you're actively going deeper into the forest to try and find that friend. I think that has a bit better hook. Harry Summer, what is up? How you doing? Very good to see you. Folks, if you're not following Airy Summer, they do amazing game reviews. Yesterday, playing Alone in the Dark, which brought back a lot of memories for me. But also, really supportive of indie game devs. I'm doing all right. Just getting the stream going. I should apologize to you now because I don't. When I read it out, there is a there's a potential that I'm getting view botted. I should have thought of this beforehand before reading out. But I don't want you to get any grief for my mistakes. So I have reported it to Twitch that, hey, these numbers are a lot higher than what I'm usually seeing. I don't want to be punished, and I don't want anybody that I rate out to be punished. What's up, Mason? All right, Ari, thank you. Folks, be sure, go follow Ari Summer. Seriously, doing amazing things to help indie game devs, help out indie games. Really cool stream, really cool person, friends with science. So that says a ton. So Alone in the Dark to me reminds me of an old game as well that I used to play that came out around the same time called The Seventh Guest. I know there's much different gameplay, but I always just in my mind associated those two together. I don't even know if that is a game that's still available. Oh, they did a redo of it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the original release date, April 28th, 93. Aw. No longer available. Aw. I love this because it had a lot of FMV type stuff. Had some Myst-like aspects. A lot of puzzles and things. It was great. You can tell just by looking at that it's a good classic game. 1996, or no, I played it around 93, 94. One of my friends had it. Had a better computer than me. So I'd go over there to play it. So let's see. Let's just make a thingy that's gonna serve as a MacGuffin. Just go into Blender and make something. How about we do that? I think that's gonna be probably the easiest thing to do for now, and then we can come back to it. You know, let's put in dummy data. No, I'm not calling anybody names. We're just putting in some dummy data. The form of 3D. Ogre, yeah, they did, but it's no longer for sale. You maybe can find it in Fallen. Welcome in. You want a cube? You want a cube?
Do it! Just do it!
What's up, Code Wonderland? How you doing? There, you have a cube. Are you happy now? Tell you what, we'll even make it a special cube. We'll add a modifier. We'll add a subdivide modifier here. There. We'll do simple. Go into edit. Look, it's a cube and it's been deformed. Are you happy now? Are you happy? I don't know. What's Control 2 do? Whoa. No, it's not doing that for me. Control 2 does this for me. Yeah. Whatever the heck I just did. No, Control 2 gives me this yellow cursor here and forces me to draw. I've got default and I've got right click select. I'm in object mode. Does the same in both. Nope. Control 2. That's exactly what I'm hitting. Alt 2. No. Add modifier, subdivision surface. It doesn't have. Nope. Yeah, I don't have a shortcut for that. I can assign a shortcut. I'm not gonna. But I could. Okay, so subsurface modifier. It is a modifier. I'm using 2 on the top row. And I use 2 on the numpad. Control 2. Let's do a cylinder. Let's that. We're gonna move it there. Hey, Ari, don't worry. Don't worry. I appreciate you being here. No need to apologize. Wolger, appreciate you. Have fun mowing the lawn. Make sure to get a nice big comfy chair to yell at the kids from. Uh, there we go. You know, I'm looking at that Yazo thing. Yeah, doesn't do it for me. Maybe when Munglo comes by, if Munglo comes by, we can ask them and see if they have some feedback there, because they're the ones who helped get me set up on the right key or right click select. What? Why am I even doing it like this? No, I'm not using a different key map. These are all default. The only thing I changed was right click select. Okay, we're just going to add a cylinder here. Here. Okay. All right, outstanding. There, we have a key. This is the greatest key that you've ever seen. I guarantee it. I can't back that up. I have nothing to back that up with. Um Now let's see. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. No. Scale. Geometry, and now the cursor. There we go. Really do not care what it looks like. Save as E. Godot pipeline. Path setter. Right here. Blender assets. Come over? Doesn't look like it came over. Oh, dang it. Oh, whoops, 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 whoops. Yeah, it's not working like that for me. And I see that obviously it's working for you. It's that's great, but it's not. Well, you know what? Object mode, help. Be great if they were standardized. Um, Division surface modifier. Yeah, it says it here. Like, that's what it should be doing. But preferences, map. It should be set here. I believe you. I just, it was not doing the thing for me. So in object mode, yeah. There's no reason that it shouldn't have done that. Right? I wonder what add-on that would be. I mean, if I do this. Oh. Well, it really thickens here. Because I can draw outside of Blender. So, hello. Um, build modules. Showing up what that might be. Zoom it. Raw. Control 2. Liver Die, what is up? How you doing? Ooh, let's make it even better. Control numpad 2. No, no, no. Control shit. There we go. Hey, look at that. We got it. We got it. Now let's see. We got a key. Good enough, right? Right. All right, ads are going to be starting up in a minute, and we're going to do something a little bit different for ads this time. I think. I'm going to start it up now so that we can. The auto. All right. Guess Away. This game was made by a friend of the stream. Should continue to go while ads are running. You know what the game is? Just type it. And shortcuts are available as well. Like abbreviations and shit do work. I will be back. Anybody got idea? I don't know this one. I realized that there was a duck simulator. Okay, cool. I don't know if there's a way to like change it up to use or to do older games or not. I know Lynch does in his stream, but he's also the developer, so he probably has a lot of pull with that. Hold on. Why is it upside down here? That's better. Um, okay, we'll do that. Scene. I'm trying to do the surface material override here. Why isn't my surface material overriding? Because I don't have a light source, maybe? That's why. Okay. No, game dev, welcome in. First time chat. Thank you. Paul learns work's been interesting. It's very slow ramping up, which sucks because it's also a very it's a shorter contract. So what's going on there? That's a lot of primitives for but it's a job. I'm not complaining. It's good to have one. Why the hell are there so many primitives showing up here? Um, so maybe I need to read up a little bit on how this plugin works because it has the remove original node. That leaves me with this, but what the hell is that? And where to go? Where'd the rest of it go? Don't save. Oh, learns that sucks. Right now, Drupal is in a weird place. It's a good product. I still stand behind it. I'm still tangled up in my headphone. Oh, man, I'm spinning. Okay, there we are. It's, but like, work for Drupal right now. They're like the only two actively recruiting industries for Drupal are higher ed, which pays horribly, and government. That seems to be about it. Um, so I don't know. Drupal 11 was just released, and we're moving away from number. And we're just calling it Drupal CMS. That's the goal. There's a whole Starshot. It's called the Starshot Initiative, which is trying to make it easier for the entry level again. Easier because from 7 to 8 there was a huge change to make it more extensible and more on par with like the enterprise level CMSs. Looking at the main competitor before in 7, the main competitor to Drupal was WordPress or Joomla. Now, from 8 and above, they look at the main competitor as Adobe Experience Manager, things like that. And yes, it is good for holding structured data. It really works well for that. And there are a lot of big changes coming in that are making it easier to work with at an enterprise level, but at the same time, it's losing or has lost a lot of what made it, good for the hobbyist. I personally would not recommend if somebody were to contact me and be like, "Hey, I need a website. Can you build me something? And can you make me something in Drupal?" I wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend, Wix, Squarespace, something small. Hell, a really simple static site generator like Jekyll, because those you can spin up in no time. For Drupal, it takes a bit, and there are people trying to fix that, trying to make the spin up process quicker. I mean, the thing for WordPress, that really got it a lot of attention was one button install. That's all you need. One button, and you've got a site. Drupal doesn't have anything like that. It is not blogging software. Not anymore. It can be used for that, but it is an enterprise level CMS now. And selling it as that has been difficult because it has a lot to come back from. Is Discord going off? Okay, let's go back. Did Godot get to go? Crash. Godot crashed. Fuck me. Hey, MM, it's good to see you again. Welcome back. I'm so glad you were able to come by. Yeah, now is about the time where they start rolling in. We'll see. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry if I seem like I'm a little bit distracted. It's well because I am. But I unfortunately need to keep an eye on my view count just to see if things start going wild again. Blender pipeline. This is what I'm using. I've got the plugin from Blender. Okay. Drag it into your scene. So now what it's saying is that instead of the way that I'm doing it, which is creating an instance scene here, is that I should let's delete that. Create a new 3D scene. We'll call it key. Right? And then drag the key here. Now remove the original node and it becomes okay. So that's what needs to happen. Now that seems a little bit wonky. A little bit different, little strange workflow, but I mean, if it works, it works. Question is, can I now surface material? Wait a minute. Yep. All right, I can do that. Then I could maybe make this the scene root of that. So it's a little bit extra workflow, but it's not horrible. Reset it to 0. Yeah, now we have key. We have a key. And we're going to add it here. No. Nope. It'd be something as simple as that to put it wherever it might be. Dash forms.
Hey, insert rating streamer's name here.
Hey, Sean the Worst.
Thank you for the raid. How did insert last activity here go? Now, let's rock.
Raiders, 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 raiders,
I don't know why it's not showing. There. John DeWorst, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope all is well. What were you working on? How did your stream go?
I also need to unlock Bot Wound for this area.
Got anything you want to share? Please feel free.
Let's see.
Nice. What auto tiling tool are you using? Anything in particular, or just kind of what one that you built? Right on. Congratulations on that. Oh. So Raiders coming in. For those of you who don't know me, I'm JD. I'm a web developer, currently learning game dev, working on a game called Sooty's Revenge, all about a A bear. I can't spell wish list, so there it is. I also really need to pee. So I'm gonna turn on chat guest games and run to the toilet. If you know the game, just put it in the chat, and yeah, I'll be right back. Haha, Sean, I see that you know the meta. Good, live or die. Good. I'm glad you like it. It means I didn't waste $4 supporting another indie dev. The developer, Lynch makes games. He streams regularly. Really great stream. Currently working on a game. Called Ainsley, about a scary Furby. Okay, so here's something that we need to do. We have a key. A key can be our Magugu here, right? He's going to need to have some kind of script. And how do we do an outline shader on a key or on anything really? John DeWorst, I'm scaling it back. We can always expand. We're just taking it to still going to have the same kind of levels. The mechanism to get the player to explore is going to be that we'll have certain items. Haven't figured out what items yet, so I'm just throwing a key in there. We're going to have certain items appear at certain areas of the map at various campsites. In theory, they're going to be difficult to see, so the player will benefit from starting a fire to help them find a thing. But say, we have eight campfires around here and 3 keys that could spawn anywhere at any of those campfires at any time. Well, not any time, but at the beginning of the level. So there's no set, like when you start, that you're definitely going to have a key here, here, and here. No, it could be at this one, and this one, or it could be elsewhere around the level. And once you get the 3 whatevers, nope, no. No. You're trying to put more sparks on the powder keg that is a scope. So once you get the 3 whatevers to go open up the safe or whatever the puzzle thing is in the cabin here, to unlock the gate, and we'll have a fence around here that will be the path to the next part of the park that you need to make it through. But for the time being, I am just trying to get the or just something to where we can see something and pick it up. But I want to have, like, when we're close and when we're looking at it, have a shader or something that like makes it glow, even without looking at it. A shader that makes it glow or glimmer a little bit, so that you have some indication of where it is. And when you're looking at it, Stoth G85, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. We're not getting hacked just. Oh, god damn it. Yes, we are. Same time, roughly the same time every stream. What the hell? I reported again to Twitch. I mean, if things are real, if these people are real, great. But here are the things that are that make me concerned that they are not real people. I mean, for one, 90 minutes into the stream, between 75 and 90 minutes into the stream, this happens. This jump happens. If they're real people, real followers, real viewers, I expect people to start showing up, from minute one. If I go live, people, yeah, come on in. Hello. Good to see you. Like science and like the people who are showing up. And Sean, it's not even a spike. It is a plateau straight up. Let me show you. This is from yesterday. Right here, 456. What we maxed out at. Now, if we look at average viewers, from 130 to 135, we're at 15. That within an hour, we're up to 430 something. And we're seeing the exact same thing happening now. I'm not seeing anything. 116 views from the browse page. The raiders coming in from Theo, Freedom Forge. 19 from there. Nothing looking suspicious there. So I don't know what the fuck. And right here, 20 views from followers from other pages. I don't know what exactly this view from channels means, but this is today. But it's just gonna exactly. Nobody wants to rate in if I've got 400 viewers, right? You're gonna think one of two ways: either that, I'm botting. That's welcome in. First time chat. Very, very good to see you. They're going to think that I'm botting, that I'm paying for views, or that I'm too big to recognize, somebody rating in. And neither of those are true. Also, people don't want me rating to them now because they don't want to suffer if this is, an attack. They don't want that kind of attention on them. I've had somebody who I respect a lot ask me not to raid to them. And that hurts. That hurts a lot. Live or Die, same. It's almost as though somebody has paid for viewers for me. But anybody who's watched the stream knows that I don't have the money right now to pay to buy viewers. And even if I did, I would not buy viewers. I want to grow organically. I want to grow normally. I want to grow the proper way. I'm not at a point in streaming where I need stream Viagra to just rank up. What I would like is just organic growth. All natural. strong like bull. You know what I mean? And if these increased numbers were reflected, but like if I would start seeing 100 chat messages per minute, that's a bit exaggerative, but if I started seeing a lot more chat messages, if I started seeing a lot more follows, if I started seeing a lot more subs, things like that, I wouldn't be as worried about it. But I'm not seeing any of that shit. I'm seeing a few more follows, but I'm not seeing anything beneficial at all. And Liverdie, all that I heard from Twitch, and I'll actually show you the email.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vets. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. But I'm almost tempted to just like start just running 15 ads an hour, 15 minutes of ads. Let's see if I can get some money out of it. And if people are gonna spam me, but then that would be taking money from Twitch. That there is nothing. Oh. This looks okay. Share. So we're always investigating artificially inflated viewers, chat activity, follower accounts, and collecting information on users that are utilizing this bot. Twitch will not punish a user for the actions of another. If you are not responsible for botting, Twitch will not take action against you. I am trying to be as clear as possible with them and transparent as possible. Yeah, they have a boilerplate. This was sent immediately after I filed the second report, and immediately after I filed the first ticket. Chat activity and follower accounts, we periodically remove malicious accounts, blah, blah, blah. They report any users claiming to be responsible or offering botting services by filing a user report. Shit, I get so many of those spam ones. What does it matter? No action will be taken on your account if you are being attacked. However, I mean, don't make offhand remarks about the activity in your stream or on social media. This is not an offhand remark. I've got 400 some viewers right now. That people, if I don't say something about it, the real people here are going to say something about it. You're going to be like, whoa, you're killing it. I'm like, no, I'm really not. And pausing on stream alerts, but I'm not getting follows from it. That's a weird thing. And I read this article, and here's the icing on the cake. Twitch support is unable to assist further with view botting, follow botting issues. So, see, case in point. So my solution to it is to stop streaming. To just not stream. And lose all the followers that do want to see me stream, because this is damaging to me. I am losing potential real follows. And losing potential real viewers coming in here because they see this. Yeah, I'm gonna file a report every day that this happens, and it's like clockwork. I said it. Okay, this is going to happen right about now. This is the time that I have to start watching. Put down. Yeah. So this is. I hope whoever is doing this that you're watching right now. I hope you're happy because you are really fucking with my life with this. Yes, I don't make a lot of money. I'm not taking off right now. Yeah, Dustin, exactly. And most of these people, I can't see the viewer, or I can't see viewer names, but they are definitely not in chat. DJ Tar 12, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy the stay. I appreciate you being here. Where was I? Yeah, Ryan, I agree. I agree. It's stupid, but I mean, to the person who's doing this, this is legitimately fucking me over. I hope, and if all these people are real, drop a follow, drop a sub, drop some bits. I'm not asking. Hey, Foolbox, welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I don't get the end goal either, other than it's indirectly damaging me because now I can't raid to people. People won't raid into me. I won't grow. Because I can't organically grow. It's just it makes no sense why somebody would do this. Omnifidus, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, TD, welcome in. How you been? Also, we need to get some shout outs in here. Clip of the clip of the clip.
It's super quiet. Well, I don't even hear it in the clip.
Welcome in, Fullbox, folks. Fullbox, if you got a link to your game, here's one link. If you got your link to your demo, yeah, I see you. I see you, Ryan. I'm upset as well. Shondors. Yes, play lasers with the cat. Show them who is boss and keeper of the magic dot. Folks, go. Download the demo, play the demo. It's a lot of fun. I don't know who or how. And the only other thing that I can think of is that somebody, a well-meaning member of the community, went to one of those cheap viewer things. Oh, Vets. Yeah, I've been making some tutorials. Don't know if you've seen my channel, my YouTube channel. I'm looking to grow. I started working on a Git for Godot video last night, but it kind of went tits up. Because there were some weird things. Like there is a Git for a Git Godot Git plugin. But it doesn't work with 4.3. At least when I tried to, there was an error with one of the scripts compiling. I didn't dig into it because I don't want to do a tutorial and say, and if you want to get the UI to work, then you have to go in and change the script. So I started doing it more command line. But I think I need to re-record it because doing it within in Windows command line or command prompt rather than PowerShell, I think is weird. CD. Yeah, some people, I've noticed a lot of weird, or not weird, but I've noticed a lot of people who prefer doing it with the UI. I like doing it command line, but the tutorial that I'm putting together has a suggested git ignore for Godot. The other thing that why not? I should have a Git folder. It doesn't show the hidden folders. I wanted to show like the info exclude file. Because the exclude file, this is great. This is another step up from git ignore, because you can put in things that even if they have been cached in git it, or before you added them to git ignore, you can put them in the exclude and you don't have to worry about it anymore. And you don't necessarily have to commit that. Just won't put them in. There's so many really cool things you could do with command line, but I like showing that off. I think what I have, if I run through it a second time, third time, fourth time, 15th time, by the time I fill up my hard drive with various takes of me trying to explain Git to Godot, which in reality is just me explaining Git at a high level. I might actually have something decent that I want to put out there. Like, let's see. But yeah, I have a very extensive git ignore that can be used. I didn't want to go into like using VS Code, source control, or git lens or any of that shit. I just wanted to do a simple here's how you commit, here's how you change branches, here's how you merge. And if you want to learn how to push up the GitHub, that's on you. This is just a good way to back up your work and revert back if something goes wrong. For example, say you're working on something and Godot crashes and you can't Control Z after you saved. It would be good to roll back to a previous commit, right? The other thing that I'm really excited to test out and do a video on is the new audio nodes that are supposed to not take on, but give some of the functionality of like Fmod. I am really excited, especially with a horror game. I mean, it's going to be beneficial for any type of game, but having a horror game, being able to, okay, if you step to within this part of a fire, have some sound. Yeah. The skeletal 3D looks cool as well. There are a lot of really, really good improvements I'm looking forward to. Let's see, what's... Yep, topped out here. Yay. So vets, I learned the hard way yesterday, and this is, you know, another good reason, back up your shit and use Git. Hey. Back up your shit. Use Git. That's gonna be the thumbnail. That's gonna be what's on on the thumbnail of the tutorial. Back up your shit. Use Git. But that's probably also going to just sink me in the algorithm. But I tried to upgrade from a 4.2 tile map layer or tile maps to a 4.3 RC3 tile map layer or tile layers, and it broke. I lost all kinds of shit, and I had to revert back, and that was for a presentation that I'm supposed to give. I'm gonna have to cancel, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of going as they're released because I'm still early enough development phase where... Oh, full box. I'm supposed to give a talk next month. I'm probably going to have to cancel again. I had to cancel one earlier this year. But I have a PowerPoint that I made in Godot in the form of a platformer game. It's a different conference. So the way that I usually, when I give talks, is I have two or three presentations a year that I prepare, and I give them multiple times at different events, and that way I have content to present, and I have reasons to go to the events and network, things like that. Ads are starting up, so turn this on, and I will be back in about 3 minutes. Toolbox, I'll tell you when I get back. All right, we're back. Oh, sorry, TD. Did you not want me to come back so that you could keep playing Chat Guest games? Welcome in, 12 feet up. How you doing?
Main deck. Zoom out. Settings. Edit custom captures. So 59 and 338.
Toolbox, I just picked it
Remember
up
the
today.
numbers.
I mean, I've been in Lynch's stream for a while. I've been hanging out there for quite a while. Oh. Thank you for the game lad, because we don't want to get sued. Well, we won't get sued. Andy might get sued. We won't. Stream Up team might get sued. In fact, you know what? Sue the Stream Up team. But yeah, full box. So I pitch conferences. They're mostly regional camps, or they're called camps, but they're regional conferences. I'm actually wearing a shirt for my regional one right now, Mid Camp, which is the Chicago Drupal camp that happens every year. And the one I'm supposed to go to next month is in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Twin City Drupal camp, and it's a regional conference, but it's a great place to share knowledge. And I usually give talks on mental health and tell my story and my journey with dealing with mental illness and stuff. So I have one of those talks prepared. But I pitched my platformer as a presentation, or PowerPoint as a platformer talk, and they liked that and they wanted to see it, so they accepted the talk. It is volunteer. I don't get paid to do it, and I actually have to pay out of pocket to travel up there. Sometimes, if I have the right job, they support travel. But since I'm on a short-term contract, the company I'm with right now doesn't pay for travel, so I won't be, I won't be getting any assistance from them to head up there and give the talk. It is, and it's been very beneficial. So it's not completely altruistic. I mean, I love sharing knowledge. I love showing off things. I've given, well, hell, pull up this page. Drupal.tv. Search for me. Now, unfortunately, or there is somebody else with the same last name as me, so they get when I search for my name, their name shows up too. But I've done a keynote. I've done get back so I can see what the hell's happening here. I've done a keynote panel. I've done a talk on Docker. This is my presentation on the platformer. One of my mental illness talks. Another one of my mental illness talks. Another of my mental illness talks. Another mental illness talk. Another one. A Docker talk. Another mental illness. Another. I like sharing knowledge, and the main reason that I give talks about mental illness is to get. Oh no! One of the first things I say in my slides is not a doctor. I have a disclaimer in my talks about not a doctor. And I it's just me talking about my struggles and my journey. Yeah, and that full box, nailed it on the head. That's the whole thing, and I have this tattoo here. This is open sourcing mental illness. OSME. Vets, nice drop. 95.39. Very nice drop. They're the organization that I volunteer with that got me into doing it. And the main reason I do it, or I do the mental health talks, are so that other people start talking about it. Open up the conversation. And it's worked. It's worked a lot. One of my proudest accomplishments is something that I didn't even do. It's, I don't know where the video for it is. I mean, one of these videos. I gave a talk at a camp in Iowa, at a conference in Iowa, and CEO of a company that I have a lot of respect for was there. He saw my talk, and then he went back to the company and said, "Listen, we need to talk, and we need to find out where the gaps are in this company and start changing some things because I saw this guy's talk, this guy being me, and we need to make some adjustments here." That was a huge moment when he pulled me aside at a different conference. Say, hey, I just want to let you know that your talk changed the way that I do business. I'm like, holy fucking shit. My God. I don't believe that. But sweet. I'm glad that I could help. All right, so let's close this down here. Go back. Get out of that. Now, how can I add a shader that makes a like a glowy, shiny thingy across? I have a new shader. And I think it's going to be a spatial, right? Well, duh, yeah, it's going to be spatial. It's not going to be fog. Create a new shader. Put that, and then shader editor. And shit, where did that go? Did it actually save it somewhere? There we are. There we are. It's under scenes. God damn it. Toolbox, thanks. I appreciate you. Take care. You know, real lurks matter. I don't know what the fuck's going on with all the other stuff, but let's item highlighter. This is exactly what I want. Wolger, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the 10 biddies. I appreciate you. Bets, you're inside my mind here. This needs to be changed to inverse. What did it say? Inverse something or other. Inverse U matrix. And what was the other thing? Hint color? No, source color, right? Okay, close, close. So hey, Van the Man, how you doing? Wolger, do not go broke trying to support people on Twitch. I appreciate you, but I do not expect anybody to pay or spend money. All right, so how would I adjust this? So that it's not not doing the thing like it is now. Which, can I slow that down? Hint. Line speed. Nothing's wrong with it. I just like the way that it's shining. I would rather the shine go across rather than going across this way.
Just do it!
Thank you, 12 feet up. I am doing it. I'm trying to, at least. Instead of it going on the z-axis, I would like it to go across on the x-axis. Does that make sense? Yes, it would. However, that would do it too. Good call. Very good call. Oh, I hope that's working. It is working. I just need to sit in the right place. Yep. Okay, so now we have the frequency. And it's clamping. So I wonder, can I rotate that? Instead of going across like that, and it's going actively here. Albedo is shine color. Great. And speed. Um, Now the alpha is doing the math here. Man, the man, this is Godot, my friend. We're not doing. We are not doing Blender in this. All I did in Blender was make a simple ASCII, not an ASCII. But so okay, if we take out this frequency is a float, and I'm guessing that it is 0.45. Let's just do it 0.45 and see what happens. No. Wish there was a way that we could I'm sure there is actually that we could get the shader value here. Is width. And width, here we go. Not going to be a sign. 12 feet up. 12 feet up. What's the cycle interval? How long between cycles? Okay.
Do it! Just do it!
Okay, where's it coming from? 130. 130. This is Stodlin. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm doing okay. How about yourself? Thanks, Vets. Okay. So, shine width, the float. Hmm. Any other comments on here about 2D blah blah blah? Oh, somebody asked about changing the angle. Like 3 equals vertex XYZ. Okay. So let's go back to our friend chat gypped. And Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so the request was explain the following Godot shader for me. Godot 4 shader to me like I'm an idiot. Feel free to be verbally abusive because I deserve it. Alright. Let's break this down like you're 5 and you somehow got your sticky hands on a shader code. What the hell is this? This is a Godot 4 shader, which is a fancy piece of code that makes things look cool in your game. This particular shader is all about making something shine, like the sun glinting off your hopes and dreams before they're crushed. Shader type spatial tells Godot, hey, I'm a shader that works in 3D space. Simple enough, even for you. Unshaded means we don't care about lights. We're doing our own thing. Depth draw never tells it not to draw depth info because why bother, right? Variables even you can't mess up. This is a color of the shine by default. It's white, but you can make it the color of your wasted potential if you wanted. The controls. Okay, that didn't work the way I thought. Oh, let's think of it how think of it as how often the universe reminds you of your failures. How fast the shine moves across the object, like how fast you try to run away from responsibilities. How wide the shine effect is. Wider it is, the more it tries to cover up the ugly truth beneath. Oh my god. This line transforms a vertex position into view space. Imagine taking your jumbled thoughts and trying to make them presentable. This is a shader's version of that. Breaking it down with a bunch of numbers you don't really need to understand. Just know it controls how. Creates a frequency for this using some trigonometry. Remember that one math class you failed? Yeah, we're using that stuff. That one math class? Finally sets the transparency of the shine based on how much the surface is facing you. It's a complicated math. Don't worry about it. You wouldn't get it anyway. Just know this makes it look shiny, or as shiny as your dwindling self-esteem. Wow. This shader tries to add some shine to your 3D object. It's like putting glitter on a turd. Sure, it's shiny now, but it's still a turd underneath. Done. I'm out. I'm out. Wow. I'm gonna get roasted by ChatGPT every time now. Every time. Freedom. Yes. If I wanted to of the shine so that it a 45-degree of a completely vertical how would I adjust that? Oh, so you want to get fancy? Right now. It's just going straight up and down like your motivation on a Monday morning. You want it to go at a 45-degree angle, which is basically telling the sign, hey, stop being boring and diagonal yourself. Okay. You need to modify how you calculate position in the frequency line. Instead of just using the x-axis like a one-trick pony, x and z axes which together can define a direction for 3D space. Okay. Vertex X plus Vertex Z. Whoa, Lumi Wolfie! Welcome and thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub.
Just subscribed for 6 months.
6 months, holy shit. I appreciate you. Wow. It's a magic number that rotates your sign exactly 45 degrees. Not too much, not too little. Just right. Like you wish your life choices were. Oh my God. Freedom, this is beautiful. Lummy Wolfie, I am just covering my ass because I tend to say fuck, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck on occasion. I mean, you know, since I'm
Conker's
getting follow
enchanted
about it.
keyboard produced a powerful powerful
I don't know if that's me or you.
spell, restoring the balance of the code. Xelia's sword, infused with the light of
Successfully rotated the shine. Now it's not just vertical, it's stylishly diagonal, like a necktie on a slick suit.
Struck.
Too bad the rest of your shader isn't as polished, but hey, small victories, right? Wow. Okay.
Bugar, banishing him to the depths of the recycle bin forever. With
So let's
peace
go
restored,
and try that.
Lieutenant Conker and Pixelia return.
There we go. There we go. It was wrong. It was wrong. There we are. Look at that. Look at that shining. All right, so now the shine color, can I lower the, yes, we don't need it to be as obvious, just a little glimmer. Bets, yes, one try per pool. It resets after I think like 60 seconds following the last last drop. Oh, desist. I think I still have that highlight. Let me see. Fuck. Ah, no. Ah, here it is. Here it is. I do still have it. Oh, and I was wearing the same shirt. Go, 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 go. Oh, shit. It's never gonna end. I'm trying. Oh, 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 there we go. Bad cop, what is up? Oh, oh, you're trying to take my, oh, bad cop. I am coming so rough. Right now, I'm just enjoying this. There you go, desist. There you go. Oh God, everybody's coming after me now. You're all gonna start bouncing around. It's been going for over a minute. Oh, it gets better, Vets. Come on, just keep watching. Oh, oh. Welcome in, Stuart. I've never been this entertained by the drop game. Boom! Get out of here. Oh God. Finally, no, M audio doesn't make it in. Oh, get out of here. Are you ever gonna come back? There we go. It was mice. Hey, Shaq Rizal, how's it going? The fuck was that? What? Oh, and nobody made it in after nobody all made that. It in the pool. Nobody made it in. Nobody made it in. Oh, I was getting dizzy from laughing so hard. Look, a shiny key. Yay. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Woger, there are collision shapes, and it is hilarious. Okay, so the next thing that I want on here is a highlight canvas shader. Did I shut down? Like if you're looking at something, then it gets highlighted. That makes sense. Not the shine, but like an outline. An outline. That's the word that I'm looking for. Outline. Is it a Fresnel outline or okay, we're gonna copy this and then We're going to go back here. Then next pass, new shader material. Outline. Check that out. Yes, this is what we want. What we really, really want. Hey, Georgester, how's it going? Minecraft Kerfuffle? So you all know our friend Biggs, right? If you're ever in Biggs' stream, make sure to tell Biggs you are a Minecraft streamer. Make sure. Okay, so here's a question. How do I enable this in code? How do I let's save that, save the shader. How do I add a shader in code or hide it? Because I only want this outline effect to happen when it's being actively looked at. All right, all you fake people, you definitely not fake people out there. Now would be a perfect chance to prove that you're real by dropping a follow. Be just the absolute perfect. Nakebot, welcome in, first time chat. Well, congrats on being a bot. Building make a shader with this set on the next pass after a generic blank. Okay. But that setting it in geometry material overlay. Ooh. Ooh. Lilo Dallas multipass. Okay, Vets. Set the visibility of the shader to true or false. I don't know if you can TD, it's past your bedtime. I don't know that we can do that. Let's see. It's going to create a quick script here. Pass, next pass. Reloading internal. Okay, so ooh. All right, yeah, let's try Google first before getting verbally abused. Um go for get next pass. Oh, that looks painful. That looks very, very painful. Um, oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, this is more about 2D. Up. Um, okay, I'm not really finding it here. So maybe let's see in the Godot docs. Let's see. Gator material. Methods. Oh, that's not. Sound worse. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. Georgester, yeah. You don't want to. You don't want to get on Beaks' bad side. I mean, I go in every time and uh just immediately fight him. Okay. This isn't really helping. Okay. Excuse me. What is this under material? This is a regular material. Um, well, that's yeah, that works to a point, but we've got to go into to get the shader from here. So let's rename that here. Bar key. Let's see. Shouldn't break anything. Famous last words. There, material 3D. Blah. There we go. That what was the thing that we were just looking at? Material. Let's refresh it and let's see what we get next pass in here. Okay, so it comes through as a shader material. Okay, that was the Matt next pass. I have to go too deep here. Roby, what's up? Okay, so that's how we get to it. I guess one way that we could get around it is by doing something like equals for that. I don't know, we're not getting any errors, which is good. Right? Thank you for the tripping balls. You know, it's really fun, and I mean really fun. Excuse me, is watching my follower count drop with this many viewers. Folks, I think I'm done after tonight for a while because it's you know, it's doing the opposite of helping. Roby, yeah, and we caught it. I called it, you know, at after the first ad break. TD, I don't know. I mean, you can see my view count is like through the roof, but the past 3 streams, including this one, it's gone up at about 90, between 75 and 90 minutes into the stream. It jumps up to 400. And then between 400 450. I don't see any additional follows. I don't see any additional bits. I don't see any like hype trains or anything like that. I don't see any subs. In fact, my subs are dwindling by a lot. Like almost to the like, why bother? So Freedom Forge, I was looking into that. If somebody doesn't have the chat tab open, they're not counted as user in chat. They can still be counted as a viewer, but not a user in chat. And I can look, you know, on Firebot. I can see I can see everybody who's in here. I can also see known bots, but what I don't see. And this is a good number. I mean, I would be happy if this is just, you know, I'd be thrilled with this, right? That'd be great. But that's not the that's not the thing. Turning this on, ads are starting up. I will be back. Nice try. Nice try, Vets. You know what? Let me check something here. Go retro. Released on Dreamcast. Wow. House of the Dead? I think it's House of the Dead. Rail shooter. Haha. Dreamcast gave it away. Come on, come on, come on. Somebody knows this. Somebody knows this. Somebody knows this. You must construct additional pylons, I think. Oh, but yeah, it is. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's Dune. Dune 2000, yeah. They looked a lot alike, though. It's going to be the last one. We are in retro mode, which seeing 2001 as retro really makes me feel horrible. The Zone of the Enders? I think so. I was way off. All right. Well, since numbers are inflated, see. Let me look at this. Max viewers, this is for tonight so far. This is what really, really gives it away. Max viewers, 442, but unique viewers is 302. How are there fewer unique viewers than max? Right? This is just fucking me over. And again, live views. Oh, well, hey, look. Those numbers don't look right. But average viewers, once again, right around 95 minutes. The chatters, look, we max out at 9 people chatting at one time. That yeah, nothing there. So I'm not going to raid. Pisses me off because I want to. But this is last chance for anybody in those other freedom. There are so many rules, and if I were to, so let me show you something here. Another something to show, because you know I don't mind being transparent and showing this stuff. This is a requirement, and this is a number that has been inflated because of this. But they want to see 2 months before the application have at least 8 streams that meet the 75 average viewers. So there's not a doubt in my mind that after this, excuse me, it's going to take another jump because like PD, but we can't see who the people are. Even if I go to users in chat, it's a very limited number of people compared to the real, or compared to the number that's being shown. Freedom, I have twice, and they sent me a canned response of, "Oh, don't worry about it." Well, guess what? You know, I am worried about it because now people aren't coming in, people aren't raiding to me, and I've been told not to raid out to people. So I'm not going to, and I can't. You know, I can't. It's making it nearly impossible to support the people that I want to support. And they're going to look. I mean, it's definitely going to be painful, or not painful, but damaging, because they're going to look and see, oh, well, I've reached 75 out of 75 path to partner, but I have six average chatters. They're going to see something's off, and even though I reported it, so I'm not going to be able to apply for partner for a year after this, until everything gets yeah. TD. It did last time when something broke. But I'm gonna stop the YouTube.